Okay, now neighbors, in this lesson we are going to see how do we add and subtract fractions. Now we have seen those ones, how we subtract and add with the same denominator. Now here we're going to see when the denominators are different. There are many ways, but I'm going to focus on majorly two. Okay, so adding and subtraction of fractions with different denominators. Here you can apply the knowledge of LCM and equivalent fractions to make the denominator uniform. So there are two ideas, either make the denominator uniform or you use the idea of cross multiplying. So I'm first going to use the idea of the LCM. So what's the LCM of 2 and 3? To get the LCM, you just multiply this and this. So our LCM is going to be 2 times 3, which is giving us 6. This means that now we say I am saying 6. 2 goes in 6. How many times? 3. 3 times the numerator of 2, we get 3. Then plus 3 goes in 6. 2 times. 2 times the numerator, we get 2. And this will give us 5 over 6. And that will be the answer. The alternative is when we have 1, 2, then plus 1 over 3. Here we use the idea of cross multiplying. Here when we are cross multiplying, we multiply up and down. So this is the idea. You get this is 3, you multiply it there, then you multiply also this 2 with that one, then you also multiply these 2. So what happens there? You get 3 times 1, then plus this one times 2. The whole over 2 times 3. So this one is easier because some cases you may not find the numerator, I mean the common LCM with ease. So this is going to give you 3 plus 2, the whole over 6, which is going to give you 5 over 6. The alternative is when you have 1 over 2, then plus 1 over 3. What you do, you multiply the same here. So say if this 3 multiply here by 3 and 3, if this is 2, multiply here by 2 and 3. So this is the other case. Times 3, times 3, then plus 5 times 2, times 2. This is going to give us now 3 over 6, then plus, this is going to give us 2 over 6, which is going to give us now the denominator is the same. So it's going to give us 6 into 3 plus 2, which is 5 over 6. So those are the 4 ways, I mean the 3 ways how you can handle that number. So here, when you want to use the idea of, now this one is what we call the equivalent. So you get this denominator, multiply it up and down here, and you get this denominator, multiply it up and down here. That's what we have applied there. So it's up to you either. But here I'm going to focus on both one. Then you can choose yourself what you want. So when I come to these 2, you start here, the LCM for these 2. You start the LCM with 6 because this is inside here. So that's the other way I want you to know. If you start, this one is contained in here because it's that 6 is the same one 3 times 2. So 3 is inside. So the LCM becomes this. Our LCM there is going to be 6. 3 goes here 2 times. Then 2 times 5, you get now 2 times that 5. Then minus into 6 goes here once. 1 times this, as simple as that, which will be 10 minus 1 over 6. This is going to be 9 over 6, which is the same as we said we reduce 3 over 2. That's how far you can simplify that. Alternative 2, you can have 5 over 3 minus 1 over 6. You cross multiply up and down. So you say 5 times 6, then minus 3 times 1, the whole over 3 times 6. Now this is the idea of cross multiplying. Then this will give you, this is 30 minus 3, the whole over 18. Multiply this and this will get 18. 5 times 6 will get 30, 3 times 1 will get 3. So here you have 27 over 18. Which number can divide both? So that we can divide by 9. 9 goes here 3 times, 9 goes here 2 times. I think it's the answer is the same. So it's up to you. Any method you use to give you the same answer. When I come to here, let me end with this and then you try out this. So you say I have 4 over 5 plus 2 over 3. I'm going to use the ideal cross multiplying. So I have that and that, then this. So I have now 4 times is 3, 4 times is 3, then plus 5 times 2, the whole over 5 times 3. It's going to be 12 plus 10, the whole over 15. And we multiply, we add it, 12 plus 10, we get 22 over 15. Is there a number which can divide both? It's not there. Then you stop at that. I think now members you can try out this with ease. Okay, so try out this. Now this is the idea when we have different denominators. I think you've seen how we are able to apply all the cases. So it's up to you. Now when we come to addition and subtraction of mixed fraction, if you have one number and you are adding the fraction, this is very easy. This is the easiest. This is 2 and a half, and you are through. You have 4 plus this is the same as 4, then 2 over 5. It is. When you have this plus this is the same as you get this plus this, which is 6. Then you have n. Let me not skip that step. This is the same as 5 plus 1, then plus 2 over 3, which will be the same as 6 plus 2 over 3, which is the same as 6, 2 over 3 with ease. And you have 3, your answer is there. So this is the easiest way to get there. Of course, this one is the same as 1 plus 2 over 3. Then we separate and then we get there with ease. So now when we are subtracting, this one is a bit different. So you see that this one is over 1. Any number without is over 1. So you see this is the same as 4 over 1 minus 2 over 5. So we are back to that idea. We get a cross multiply up and then down. This times this you get 20. Okay. This times this you get 20 minus 2 the whole over 5, which is going to give us 18 over 5, and then we are through with that. So it's up to you members. Now, this one is very easy because we are having raw numbers and then fractions. Now, what happens if we have mixed fractions? So I'm going to start with addition, then the next lesson I handle the one with subtraction. Here I'm going to give you 2 methods. You take the one you feel like you want. The first method is we convert this into an improper fraction, because we saw how we convert from mixed to improper, and also convert this also to improper. So the first step is how do you convert this to improper? We say you get the whole number times 3 plus 1, the whole over the denominator, then plus this one will be 1 times 4, then plus 3, the whole over 4. Okay, when you simplify there is that this one is going, okay, this one is going to give us 6 plus 1, that is 7 over 3, then plus this will be 4, to give us 7 over 4 with this, and then we come back to this idea. We cross multiply up and down, cross multiply like this. So this will give us, this times this we have 7 times 4, then plus 7 times 3, down over 3 times 4. This is going to give us 14, and not 14, 28. I think this will simplify it. We get 28, then plus this and this, we get 21, down over 12. So how how do we simplify this? This will give us 49. And we add there 49 over 12. It is the same as 12 goes there. Okay. We can simplify this. I think we see 12 goes in here how many times? 12 goes in there how many times? Okay, let me write it here. This would be 28 plus 21 over 12, which is the same as 49 over 12. And 12 goes there 4 times, remainder 1 over 12. That is the first alternative you can use. The second alternative 2. Now this one, you look at it, it's very easy also. So we have 2 and add, then plus 1, 3 over 4. This one now is the same as 2. We said this one we can separate 2 plus 1. This one here. Okay. Let me not skip steps. Let me show you how it's coming about. How that is coming. So we say this is the same as this, right? This is the same as this. You can never separate. So this is the same as 2 plus 5. Then plus 1 plus 3 over 4. So now I can combine this and this. So I'll be adding now 2 plus 1, then plus. Now I combine this and this. With the first one, this is the first one, you have to be careful because in addition you may not get it first, but when it comes to subtraction, this one always first. Yes. Plus this 3 over 4. Okay, I think it's now I am having now this and 3, then plus. Can you simplify this? 1 over 3 plus 3 over 4, which is going to be 3, then plus. Can you simplify? This times this is going to be, this time this is going to be 4. This times this, plus 9, now over 12, which is going to be, okay, which is going to be 3, then plus. You see that there is 13 over 12, which would be 3 plus now, okay, 13 over 12, 13 over 12, which will be 13 plus 13 over 12. You see, 12 goes here, 1, remainder 1 over, this is 3. 12 goes in 13, 1, remainder 1 over 12. And then so you can add 3 plus this, which is 4, then 1 over 12. And also be giving me the same answer. So it's up to you. Either use this approach, then you are going to see how we use the 2 approaches when we are handling subtraction. So that's it. I wish you well. See you in the next lesson.